I'll show you the video later.
Yeah,
That song?
Oh, she
That's
rocked.
I mean, that's pretty solid.
That's awesome.
To be
The
honest.
Outsiders?
Yes.
Outfield.
Outfield.
Outfield?
Yeah.
Wow.
30 seconds.
Okay.
That's a pretty solid way to wake up. Like, I
Yeah,
respect that.
especially at her age. Like it's
Yeah.
She wakes like that singing it. Fantastic.
That
I'm
is
sure it's
ama-
short-lived. I can only do this for like
That's
5 minutes.
amazing. That's awesome.
Okay, here we go. Calling to order the September 29th, 2025 special meeting of the 40th Council of the City of Berkeley. Ms. Van Vleck, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Baker.
Here.
Councilmember Black.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Gavin.
Here.
Councilmember Hennon.
Here.
Councilmember Patterson.
Here.
Councilmember Villani. Mayor Dean.
Here. Our first order of business is the approval of tonight's agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Support.
Whoa, motion made by Councilmember Patterson with support from Mayor Pro Tem Gavin. Any changes or additions? Seeing none, Ms. Van Vleck, please call the roll.
Black.
Yes.
Gavin.
Yes.
Hennon.
Yes.
Patterson.
Yes.
Villani. Baker.
Yes.
Dean.
Yes. The agenda has been approved. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm going to open public comments. Seeing none, I will close public comment. Ms. Van Vleck, please read the item on tonight's agenda.
Motion number M-88-25, matter of terminating the agreement with Hafley, Starin and Christ PC effective 11:59 p.m. September 29th, 2025, and approving the letter of engagement with Rosati, Schultz, Jopik, and Amsbuchler PC for municipal legal services effective 12 a.m. September 30th, 2025.
Is there a motion to approve M-88-25?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilmember Baker
Support.
with support from Councilmember Hennon. Ms. Van Vleck.
Okay, so the city's contract with our current legal counsel expired in 2022. Since that time, we have continued the relationship on a month-to-month basis as permitted under the terms of that contract. As a best practice, the city issued a request for proposals earlier this year to solicit interest from qualified legal firms. A total of 8 proposals were received in response to the RFP. City Council undertook a structured process to evaluate the proposals and identified 4 firms to advance to the interview stage. These interviews were conducted in an open special work session of Council on September 15th. Following a thorough review of the interviewed firms, City Council selected Rosati, Schultz, Jopik, and Amsbuchler to provide municipal legal services to the city. The designated lead attorney is Lisa Hamame, a Berkeley resident and current member of the city's planning commission. Conditional on approval of the engagement letter tonight, Ms. Hamame has provided a formal resignation letter for the planning commission. If approved tonight, termination of the city's current legal counsel with Hafley, Starin, and Christ PC is effective 11:59 this evening, and the agreement with Rosati, Schultz, Jopik, and Amsbuchler is effective 12 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is recommended that the City Council approve the termination of the agreement with Hafley, Starin, and Christ, and approve the letter of engagement with Rosati, Schultz, Jopik, and Amsbuchler for municipal services. And we also have representatives Lisa Hamame and Matt Zaleski from the firm here tonight.
Okay, before we jump in, I just want to provide some more context. I mean, you gave a great overview of this entire process, but I just want to make sure that people know that it may appear that we got to this moment very quickly, but I can assure you we did not. This was the culmination of a very thorough, probably 5-month process from RFP to sitting here right now, and considering what's before us. So I want to make sure that residents know and understand how comprehensive this process was. So the RFP went out. We received proposals from various law firms. Council ranked them to determine which firms to interview. References were checked. Council crafted questions. We also asked for staff to weigh in on the questions and make some suggestions or changes. Then we reevaluated the questions because we wanted to make sure we got that right and that we covered everything that should be covered. We invited 4 qualified law firms to come in for an interview where we then asked those questions. And we also included staff that would be regularly working with the legal firm for the city. They came for the interviews and we got their feedback as well. So after the interviews, each council member ranked the 4 firms individually by preference, which brings us tonight to Rosati, Schultz, Chopik, and Amst Buchler, because their firm scored the highest. Even if I can't say it, he scored the highest. So we, as City Manager Van Vleck said, we are asking for approval of the engagement letter. So I will, if you would like to come up and say anything, and then I'm going to open it up to comments, questions from council. So I guess you should come up anyway because you're going to get questions. So.
Thank you so much. I'm Lisa Hamame. I will be the lead attorney. I can't tell you how excited me and the firm are that we were selected. This has been a long time that we've been thinking about, and you might recall we also applied the last time you went out for bids. I believe it was in 2020. We are all very happy. I have with me today Matt Zaleski, who's also going to be working on some of the city matters with me. We're very excited to get started and happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna kick off the first question, and it really it's something that's been top of mind for me. Legal updates. How often will we receive them, and in what format?
So we have a lot of attorneys in our firm that get assigned cases from insurance companies, so municipal insurance companies, and they handle the litigation in those matters. I'd say a good half of the attorneys in our firm do a lot of that litigation. That puts us in the forefront. As soon as a case is decided that helps or hurts, that individual attorney then circulates that information to all of the attorneys within the firm, those that do the insurance firm, but also those that do strictly the city attorney work. And then we take it, the city attorneys then take it and distribute that information to our clients. Depending on what it is, it might be, we have some attorneys who specialize in, say, telecommunications, Metro Act, small cell. So she might be the person who sends out like a mass email to all of our municipal clients and then obviously divides that up. So you're only paying a fraction of whatever it took to prepare the memo and send that out.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions, comments? Councilmember Hennig.
Just a comment, and this is more for the public. This firm also turned out to be one of the more affordable on the list. So besides quality, we're also getting a good value.
Councilmember Baker.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you for being here tonight. The council that we will be closing the contract out with was also in the top 4. Want to thank them for their service to the community these past several years. And we look forward to the future as well. We look forward to having you guys make sure everything is reviewed ahead of time and all the proper communications are in place so that we can be as best informed as possible when we come up to places like this to vote on things like this. So thank you. Looking forward to it.
Well, Lisa, I will say I'm really excited to work with you and the firm, and we look forward to this next chapter and to getting things going. I know that you will bring a lot to not only council and city hall and departments, but also to the residents of the city of Berkeley. So I'm grateful for that and just look forward to getting started. So thank you so much. And I just want to thank Hafley, Starren, and Christ. They were our attorneys for many years, and most of my contact was with John Starren and Dan Christ. And, thank you both for serving this community, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors and where you go moving forward. So thank you.
Sorry. At least I also want to thank you for being a planning commissioner. We worked together on the planning commission. It's always great to see your ideas, and you always had the residents' best interest in mind. So I thank you for that as well. I realize you'll be stepping down, so thank you for your service on that.
Thank you. I am going to miss the Planning Commission and the wonderful planning commissioners that you have working for the city.
Hang on one second. Councilmember Black, do you have anything to add? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I don't want to not have you weigh in if you would like to do that.
No, I've had the honor and pleasure of knowing Ms. Amame for a while. I know that she's a passionate Berkeley resident and an amazing attorney. And this is just in many ways serendipitous that it's gone down like this. So we're getting an amazing attorney, an amazing firm, and one of our own residents to be our lead attorney. I think is a good option. I guess the only thing I would ask Lisa is, being on the planning commission and being a resident, do you think that's going to, I don't want to say make your job easier, but if there's any insight that you can kind of delve from being a resident and having planning commission experience, is there anything that you think that's going to add to your new position?
Oh, yeah. I've had obviously some exposures to some of the residents and some of the issues that are going on. So, yes, I do think that would add value to my service to the city.
Okay, thank you.
Will you be bringing your dog to any meetings?
I would love to, but she'd be out of order.
Thank you. Any public comment? Okay, seeing none. Ms. Van Vleck, please call the roll on M8825.
Gavin,
Yes.
Hennon,
Yes.
Patterson,
Yes.
Valani, Baker,
Yes.
Black,
Yes.
Dean.
Yes. Okay, so the motion has been approved. Welcome officially. And I guess I just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made by Councilmember Patterson
Support.
with support from Mayor Pro Tem Gavin. Ms. Van Vleck, please call the roll.
Hennon,
Yes.
Patterson,
Yes.
Valani, Baker,
Yes.
Black,
Yes.
Gavin,
Yes.
Dean.
Yes. The Monday, September 29th, 2025 special meeting of the Berkeley City Council is adjourned.